Welcome back. It's projected that over 100 million people tuned into the big game last night. And besides the game, the halftime show, and the huge highlight, those commercials. Each year, there are ones that rise to the occasion and some that fall flat.
Yeah, definitely. Our friend Dave Saunders is here with us from Madison and Main, and he's going to recap a few of what was hot and what was definitely not. Dave, good to see you.
Good morning, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
I look forward to this every year, having you in, somebody that actually knows this, not just us watching it and going like, oh, I don't know about that one. So do you have a list of some of your faves and some that aren't?
I do. I was staying up late last night, kind of Monday morning quarterbacking the Super Bowl ads. There were 5 I thought that were really, really good, and 5 I thought that totally missed the mark. Yeah. Leading the pack there. I really liked the Silverado ad from Chevy.
Was that the Tommy Lee Jones?
That was the one with the Sopranos theme music.
Oh, yeah.
Kids jump out in the new generation, and it was great. And everybody turned their heads immediately towards that. GM, I think, also did really good with Dr. Evil.
Yes.
He's got to save the world before he destroys the world.
Yeah, but he's trying real hard to destroy it at the same time.
Absolutely.
In case you missed it, we'll turn the sound up and can see it here.
Power our whole operation.
Now we can reduce tailpipe emissions.
I'm sorry. Am I no longer Dr. Evil? I'm Dr. Good now? I didn't get the meme.
Climate change is arguably the #1 threat to the world now.
Dr. Evil, you are now the #2 threat to the world.
I refuse to be number two.
We have to help the planet.
Oh, please, cheer.
For my son.
Your son? I shall name him Baby Me.
No, his name is Kyle.
Ow!
You must help save the world first.
Then you can take over that world. Okay, Frau, how about you let me do the business, all right? Hold on, I've got it. I will help save the world first, then take over the world.
She literally just said that.
Scott, you just don't get it, do you?
What? What don't I get?
You don't get it.
Oh, we're right back.
And you're never gonna get it.
You can't draw me into this.
So you can see here, you get like a moth to the flame, nostalgia, the fun of those characters that we know.
Exactly, and big brands have this opportunity once in a while to really set the direction for their brand going forward because you've got eyes from all over the world looking at it. And that was last night. GM was announcing that all of their vehicles are going electric. And so that was kind of cool. Electric vehicles kind of stole the spotlight last night. One of the other ones I really, really liked was Anna Kendrick from the Rocket Home, Rocket Mortgage ad. Mm-hmm. I thought that was spectacular. Even the way it was shot, it looked like a Barbie ad, that you would be showing to 7 or 8-year-olds. And it was really clever.
You definitely, it's kind of like Barbie? Really?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was very cool.
And I think with the housing market right now, they're going to see an immediate impact too, because the housing market is a buyer's market, and then also introducing buyers to Rocket Mortgage. I think it was a win all the way around. And again, the big theme last night, using celebrities, and celebrities almost in every ad.
Absolutely. We're seeing a little bit of the Barbie ad here, and of course everybody's, okay. We recognize this and put in this, but every ad had celebrities, it seemed.
It did. It seemed every single ad had celebrities in it, which I thought was either coincidence because the game was being held in Los Angeles, or the fact that we've been kind of at home watching entertainment content for 2 years. The thing that was absent, I think, from last night that I really enjoyed was there were no masks, there were no in these uncertain, trying times kind of things. I think I counted about a third of the ads last year were the in these times kind of over super serious ads. And it was good to see some of the fun coming back.
So we've heard the number on how much an ad in the Super Bowl cost.
Yeah.
Which is like, what was it, 8 million or something?
7 million is where it topped out this year.
All right, but that doesn't even count getting that celebrity on contract and making the commercial, which is going to cost almost the same.
Right, paying the advertising agency, paying the production company, paying the talent. Sometimes that can be equal to, if not greater than, the cost of the spot.
Dave, what about some of the ones that leave you just scratching your head? The number one on the list here that you have is the hard soda from Bud Light.
So yes, I don't even Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda. So there you go. That's the name, Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda. So maybe it's the product, but maybe it's also the fact that it's Guy Fieri. I don't know. Everybody I saw that was there that saw this ad went, ugh, and just kind of shrugged their shoulders too. Use of celebrity, great. The visual effects on this ad were something, they really put a lot of money into it. But man, what a concept. It just fell flat for something I thought was pretty flat to begin with. I don't know what they're going to have next year. Bud Light flavored hard soda.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, shampoo and conditioner. Something, I don't know exactly.
Some sort of cream rinse with the...
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one, and I think I did that same face where I just sort of was squinting at it, trying to put two and two together. But definitely big this year.
Everybody went very big. Coinbase didn't go big. That was the one with the QR code. Not a great ad, but lots of great response. But there were several that just really missed the mark. WeatherTech always misses the mark. I don't know why. It's just bad and almost forgettable. But there was a few, quite a few in there.
Well, thanks for making time to be in this morning to recap, because it's part of the big show.
I just got to get some sleep. He was up all night
watching all the
reviews
magic
and watching them over again.
I haven't been able to enjoy a Super Bowl in 13 years.
All right, stay tuned. There's a lot more Virginia this morning coming up after some award-winning commercials. Go.